Day 10, Grand Enchantment Trail, double digits. This morning was kind of funny because I had planned to just sleep in and wake up whenever. And with me getting up so early for all those heat wave days, I actually was well awake before dawn, just sitting there all puffy-eyed in my tent. But I'm awake now and I'm about to get started. It's 9 miles to Klondyke, and that's my only goal for today. I don't know if I'm going to stay in the Klondyke area or keep going. But first up, I've got the Narrows for Turkey Creek, and should be about at least 3 miles of cross country, and then I think I have some roads I'm going to be joining. So just a little bit down from my campsite now, you can see there's some water running through the canyon, and it has narrowed considerably, and it's very rocky. So this is why I had to backtrack yesterday to guarantee I had a soft spot that was at least 200 feet from water. There could be further spots down in the Narrows, but didn't want to chance it. Look what I found in Turkey Creek. So Turkey Creek is appropriately named. Might as well show. Let me zoom out a little bit more. This is more of the Narrows. You can see the light starting to hit the walls a little bit more. And I mean, it is narrow, but it's not super narrow. It's not super overgrown either. So it's been fairly easy to walk. This has been a nice alternate so far. It's really, really gorgeous, pleasant, plenty of camping, and consistent water too. And itty-gritty turkeys. Okay, so the canyon's been pretty easy. Not like Groom Trail easy, but also not like, you know, following toppled, overgrown cairns through the cat claw hard. You know, there's been a little bit of climbing or jumping over trees, but pretty easy. But this part is the little bit of the challenging part. These are the boulder caves. Basically, a rockfall happened at some point, so there's a whole bunch of boulders to go over. I don't know, it doesn't even really look that hard. I suppose I could go the adventurous way through here, or I could just kind of try to skirt around them here. But still water flowing, which I'm impressed with, and a little bit of an adventure. I finished to climb out of Turkey Creek. That's that basically strip of cliffs down below. Can kind of see the very cliffs of Arabipa. Hold on. A little bit. I'm obviously up on a ridge right now. It's a little bit more windy. I'm going to be taking this ridge to the drop down to 4 Mile Canyon Road. I should also point out, got a great view of the mountains over here. I think that's where I'm headed next. I was going to study up on the next section when I was doing my resupply. But 4 Mile Canyon will take me straight into Klondyke. And this alternate route is a little longer than the main GET route, but I think it's worth it. Definitely Turkey Creek was really, really cool. Also, because I'm resupplying in Klondyke, this route ends directly in Klondyke, coming from the west. The main route connects to Klondyke via a 3 Mile roadwalk spur. So by doing this, I'm coming in from the west and then going straight north and connecting back to the main path, making it more like a resupply stop on the route, as opposed to, you know, like a 6 mile detour. Rattlesnake number 2. It's not rattling, he stopped rattling after a second. Right in the middle of the trail, super camouflaged, couldn't even see him. Actually kind of thankful he had a rattle when that he used it, so I don't want to step on snakes. So I just dropped my pole. Pick it up very gently, and very gently give him some space and see if he moves off. If he doesn't, I can definitely sneak around him, but try to be nice to the snakes. He is ever so slowly inching his way off the trail. I don't think I've ever seen a snake move that slow. And since he's moving so slow, I'll just sit here for, you know, a few more seconds to let him get off the trail. Okay, I think I see the buildings of Klondyke in front of me, but I'm gonna make a quick stop here at 4 Mile Campground to see if there's water on, because if I do stay in the area tonight and the little lodge there is totally booked, I need to know if there's water here, because this is where I would be staying. I would count that as no. This adorable little building, actually built in 1909, I overheard, is actually the Klondyke store. Looks like it is the post office as well. It is the main drag here in Klondyke. They've got this back porch area where the hikers can grab their boxes and organize their stuff. I met up with Masochist, he's here again. But really, really fun to watch everybody come in the store and immediately dive into big conversations. It's one of those stores that you visit and chat. Alright, so you can probably see from the sun, it's later in the day. I'm actually headed back to that original campground. The lodge was for sure full, so no shower, no laundry on this trip. There was a little bit of drama when my package wasn't there, but the owners of the store / lodge were nice enough to let me, and then when he showed up, me and Masochist just sit on their porch and charge until they closed. So the FedEx driver brought my box while we were waiting, so I now have a resupply as well. So I'm headed to the campground. Masochist is going to try to get a campsite on the trail. Alright, so I'm at the campground now. That's going to end today. And then tomorrow I'm going to first do that road walk back to the main Grand Enchantment Trail. And then I'm going to start my ascent into the Santa Teresa Mountains, which are supposedly one of the hardest sections of this entire trail.